Trying to lose weight? Know all the tricks in the book and still nothing? Hey there viewers, welcome back to Bestie. Weight loss is not child's play. The journey to your desired weight starts with making dietary changes. Cutting back on foods high in fat plays a major role in dropping those extra calories. Losing weight is a combination of eating nutritious food, being physically active, and knowing what to avoid, like those foods high in fat with empty calories. With so many options, it's difficult to make the right choice. Where do you start? No more chips? What about meats and desserts? Here are 50 foods that you must avoid if you want to lose weight. Let's get started. 1. Sugary beverages. Sugary drinks are basically beverages that contain added sweeteners and flavors. These include soda, tonic, fruit punch, energy drinks, and more. A single tablespoon contains about 4 grams of sugar. A typical can of soda contains 7 to 10 tablespoons of sugar. Swap out your can of soda with a glass of lemon water for accelerating weight loss. 2. Potato chips. Potato chips contain extra flavoring, additives, fat, and sugar. Out of all the fat-causing offenders, potato chips are the worst. Along with a dangerous amount of sodium, a bag of chips is also high in trans fat. This leads to obesity, along with heart disease, diabetes, and Alzheimer's. Go for healthy snacks like celery, kale chips, dark chocolate, or apple slices with peanut butter. 3. Processed meats. Obesity and weight gain is directly linked to processed meats, which include sausages, salami, beef jerky, and canned meat. They contain many different combinations of irresistible and delicious flavors, additives, and fat, which usually makes people overeat. They lack fiber, protein, vitamins, and other essential nutrients. So if you're looking to ditch a few pounds, then processed meats is a no-go. 4. White rice. Rice is a staple food for half of Earth's population. Easy to cook and versatile, it's packed with calories. A single cup of rice contains 200 calories, which is a disaster for someone looking to lose weight. When compared to brown rice, white rice is stripped of its vitamins and minerals during the refining process. Filled with carbs, this food should be avoided or replaced with unprocessed brown rice. 5. Sugary cereal. Sugar equals fat. Cereal is one of the most overlooked foods to avoid for weight loss. Added sugars found in cereal, candy, and other baked goods contribute to weight gain. If not taken care of in the early stages, it can cause diabetes, chronic heart conditions, and obesity. Looking to replace cereal? Go for whole grain-based cereals that digest easily and quickly. 6. Diet soda. How can something with diet in its name contribute to weight gain? Low calorie doesn't mean low sugar content. In the long run, artificial and refined sugar causes weight gain. Drinking zero-calorie sweetened drinks confuses the body because it expects the calories that aren't actually there. This causes it to increase insulin and sugar levels, leading to fat storage. 7. French fries. A typical helping of French fries contains around 427 calories, which means it's a high-calorie food. Made with potatoes and deep-fried in oil, French fries are a quick ticket to obesity. Often eaten along with other junk foods, ketchup, and topped, sometimes with melted cheese, they also increase your risk of overeating. 8. Red meat. Red meat like pork, beef, and lamb are packed with protein and are a rich source of iron. This high iron content decreases the release of certain hormones in the brain, which leaves you with a monster appetite. When eaten in excess, this can increase the risk of heart disease and weight gain. Try to limit your red meat intake to just 3 ounces per week. 9. Whipped cream. Desserts don't feel complete without a rich dollop of whipped cream. We're used to having cream in coffee, baked goods, and all sorts of other things. It's made from heavy cream and is packed with calories. A 2-tablespoon serving has 100 calories and 10 grams of fat. 10. Chocolate bars. Chocolate is the world's favorite dessert. While dark chocolate has health benefits, milk chocolate bars are packed with calories and sugar and very little nutrients. Did you know that the consumption of chocolate in America has gone up from 74% to 81% in just 10 years? These bars also increase appetite. And to be honest, when was the last time you had just one bite? 11. Peanut butter. Peanuts are high in fat and calories. Eating just 2 tablespoons of peanut butter contains 190 calories, which is unpleasant news if you're looking to lose weight. Butter alone also has boatloads of fat. Eating peanut butter with bread is an easy way of gaining weight. 12. Fresh fruit juice. Sometimes considered the hidden culprit for weight gain, fresh fruit juice often goes unnoticed. Eating fresh fruit is better than squeezing out its juice. The sugar content present in juice form causes weight gain and obesity. Without any fiber, the fruit increases sugar levels in the blood, which later gets stored as fat. 13. Fried chicken. Fried chicken is America's soul food. Sadly, it contributes to massive weight gain. When chicken is fried, it becomes dense in caloric content. This happens because it loses water and absorbs the oil. When eaten every day, not only do you gain weight but also increase cholesterol, leading to heart problems. 14. Ice cream. Ice cream is made from heavy cream, loaded with sugar and incredibly dense in fat content. Just 1 cup of vanilla ice cream contains 14 grams of fat. If you find it difficult to cut back on it, then only have it as an occasional treat. You can also substitute commercially prepared ice cream with the low-fat ones. 15. Crackers. Crackers are high in everything that causes an increase in weight. They contain artificially added salt, sugar, and fats and fall under the category of ultra-processed foods. If you wish to turn it into a healthful snack, then you can eat them with carrots, celery, or hummus. Avoid them completely if you're looking to lose a few pounds. 16. Cream cheese. Cream cheese is a popular dessert spread. This versatile dairy product is made from the heavy-fat combination of cream and milk. Cream cheese produced in the USA contains 33% fat. Sure, it's a good source of vitamin A and antioxidants, but the cons outweigh the pros. Just 2 tablespoons of it contains 100 calories and 9 grams of fat. 17. Energy drinks. If you've been skipping meals and substituting them with energy drinks, then it's time for you to stop. They have 0 nutritional value and are high in empty calories and sugar. Drinking even 2 cans of it every day is considered overconsumption. Often associated with sports and athletic activities, these drinks are very harmful in the long run. 18. Jam. Fruit jams are a part of a balanced breakfast, especially for kids. Despite the delicious taste, there is nothing more to it. This classic sweet spread is made by simmering fruits in high-calorie sugar and 0 fiber. It's also dense with glucose and leads to weight gain. Replace it with freshly cut fruit topping or some other organic spread. 19. Savory sauces. Barbecue sauce, ketchup, ranch, classic mayonnaise, and others contain shockingly high amounts of calories and fat. Just 1 spoon of mayo contains 10 grams of fat and 100 calories. Sure, these condiments make any bland food delicious, but they're not good news if you're trying to lose weight. Basting chicken or any meat with BBQ sauce is as good as deep frying them. 20. Coffee creamer. Coffee has gained major hype among the people in the US. However, the creamer in it causes weight gain. Coffee alone is rich in nutrients and essential vitamins, but the moment you add dairy creamers, everything gets canceled out. This can wreak havoc on your weight loss goals. They not only contain fat, but also emulsifiers that cause digestive issues. 21. Refined pasta. When it comes to weight gain, pasta is a tricky food. A staple in many cultures, whole grain pasta is a good choice for a healthy diet routine. On the other hand, Refined pasta has most of its nutrients and fiber removed, and the body digests it as it would any sugar, sending fat stores to your belly. You can make the switch easily and say goodbye to belly fat. 22. Onion rings. Onion rings are a staple among fast food and are often eaten with burgers and a soda. They're not only deep fried, but they're also coated with a layer of breadcrumbs, flour, and eggs, all of which are the usual suspects in weight gain. 100 grams of onion rings contains 411 calories. Completely getting rid of them from your diet will show quick results. 23. Tortilla chips. The combination of tortilla chips and guacamole may seem like the perfect healthy snack, but that's a common misconception. 100 grams of these processed chips contains 25 grams of fat. With minuscule amounts of calcium and iron, their nutritional value is not impressive and has dangerously high levels of sodium. Overall, tortilla chips cause more harm than good. 24. Large coffee drinks. Large coffee drinks like a vanilla latte, iced white chocolate mocha, and others can cause some serious weight gain. While black coffee helps in breaking down large foods into smaller bits, large coffee drinks contain heavy whipped cream, large quantities of sugar, and artificial flavoring. All these add-ons negate the positive characteristics of coffee. Just one of these drinks every day will bring your weight loss journey to a standstill. 25. Pie. If you deconstruct the ingredients of a pie, you'll notice that most of them cause quick weight gain. Pie crusts and other baked goods contain gross amounts of trans fats and saturated fats. They add on hefty calories and harm the natural nutritional value of your body. 26. Cinnamon rolls. Beware of craving cinnamon rolls if you're on a weight loss diet. These delicious treats are made of flour and loaded with sugar, including the toppings. One large cinnamon roll contains 290 calories, and 15% of it is just fat. In order to burn these calories, you'll have to do some intense cardio. With zero nutritional value, these should be immediately cut from your diet. 27. Pancakes. If layers of pancakes with sugary syrup dripping down is your breakfast choice, then it's time to stop. They're a popular breakfast meal and can be whipped up in no time. While an occasional pancake or two is okay, eating it every day for breakfast contributes to weight gain. They lack fiber and are high in calories, fat, and sugar, all factors that increase your waistline. 28. Granola. Granola has gained exceptional popularity as a healthy snack alternative that's packed with energy-giving ingredients. Some granolas contain around 4 tablespoons of sugar in every helping. Consistently eating them in large amounts will lead to obesity, diabetes, and other health concerns. Try eating small amounts in ones that contain no artificial sweeteners. 29. Bottled tea. Bottled tea may seem like the perfect pick-me-up for a kick of energy. Almost every type of pre-sweetened bottled tea is a bad idea. Sure, it feels light and refreshing, but it's loaded with sugar. You might as well just have a soda. In just one packaged tea, you're having 11 teaspoons of sugar. An obvious step would be to cut it from your diet to promote weight loss. 30. Alcohol. Drinking alcohol, particularly in large amounts, causes some serious weight gain along with a bunch of other health problems. It also stops the body from burning fat. Ever gorged on a cheese hamburger after a night out? That's because booze makes you super hungry for junk food. Sure, some alcoholic beverages contain more fat than others, but they're all equally harmful. 31. Takeaway pizza. Everyone loves pizza. However, it can derail your weight loss journey. From its dough to toppings, every aspect is unhealthy. The dough is refined and contains heavy carbs. They're topped off with fats like cheese and unhealthy sauces containing trans fats. Unless you choose the healthier version, it should be on your don't eat list. 32. Soybean oil. In a world that's quickly switching to healthier alternatives, soybean has become a popular choice. Did you know that soybean causes more obesity when compared to coconut oil? People who include this oil in their diets are more susceptible to weight gain and even diabetes. This happens because it contains unsaturated, unhealthy fats. Replace it with olive oil and expect positive results. 33. Burgers. This is a no-brainer. Burgers top the list for high-fat containing foods because one cheeseburger contains around 300 calories. They contain unhealthy fats, are high in sodium, and are cooked in unhealthy oil. They also contain refined flour, red meat, cheese, mayo, and ketchup. All the ingredients that make you gain a couple of pounds in just one go. 34. Candy bars. While having an occasional candy bar is okay, eating it regularly is cause for concern. Too much candy will add lots of unhealthy nutrients to your body, like sugar and fat. Too much sugar of any type can lead to dental cavities, weight gain, and an increase in cholesterol. Be sure that you only choose candy bars that have no saturated fats. 35. Cookies. Cookies are available in every possible flavor. No matter how inviting they may seem, if you're looking to lose weight, be ready to cut them out of your life. A single Oreo cookie contains 52 calories, and nobody can have just one. Made by combining butter, eggs, refined flour, and artificial flavoring, and topped off with unhealthy toppings, they are not good news. 36. Dried fruits. Eating whole fruits is always a good idea. Contrary to popular belief, dried fruits like peaches, apples, and apricots, among others, cause unprecedented weight gain. This sweet and energy-dense snack is loaded with calories due to additional sugar. When eaten for a long duration of time, they can cause a lot of weight gain. 37. Beer. Thinking about cracking open a cold one? Hold that thought. Beer belly is real. Out of all the alcoholic beverages, beer contains the highest amount of calories. They also contain carbs that get stored as fat in the body. The more you drink, the more your weight gain will be, and that includes the whole body. 38. Bottled smoothies. Store-bought smoothies are no substitute for freshly made ones. The main concern in case of bottled smoothies is the gross levels of sugar content. Other than that, they also contain artificial sweeteners, flavorings, and other additives aimed at increasing the shelf life. If you really want the bottled ones, then be sure to go for whole fruit ones with zero added sugar. 39. Refined sugar. It's almost impossible to escape refined sugars. It's present in everything from cookies, breads, pasta, yogurt, to tomato sauce. The list can go on and on. If you eat sugar regularly, then you'll drastically gain weight very quickly. It's a source of empty calories and negligible in terms of nutrition. 40. Donuts. Donuts are everyone's go-to sweet treat. They contain high levels of sugar, fat, and carbs. The added fats make it a high-calorie food. It also undergoes the process of deep frying in refined oils, which is a quicker way of adding those extra pounds. They contain anywhere between 190 to 400 calories, which is quite difficult to burn out as well. 41. Bagels. Bagels aren't that bad, but it doesn't make them a healthy option. Convenient and difficult to resist, including them in your morning breakfast may not be a good idea. After all, a typical deli bagel contains around 350 calories. Unless you plan on burning those calories off at the gym, there is a good chance that they'll turn into fat and get settled in your thighs and belly. 42. Muffins. Just like other baked goods, a simple muffin is also made out of high sugar, fat, and carbs. Although it may seem like an innocent sweet delight, it contains close to 400 calories. There are ways of substituting a regular muffin with healthier ones, along with natural sweeteners and additives. If you're looking to lose weight, it would be best to cut it out completely. 43. Pancake syrup. Pancakes are incomplete without a generous drizzle of syrup. This underrated addition may be unknowingly causing some weight gain. These syrups are extremely high in sugar and lack any sort of natural flavoring or nutritional value. Constant use of different types of sugary syrup may lead to obesity and even diabetes. 44. Canned soup. Soups are normally considered one of the healthiest foods for weight loss. On the contrary, canned soups, although a conventional and quick choice, contain large amounts of cream. These supply crazy amounts of fats and calories into the body, which in turn increases your hunger and cravings for other foods. This, of course, later on leads to weight gain. 45. Pretzels. Pretzels seem like a good choice of snack if weight loss is your goal. However, they are actually fat traps in disguise. One serving of pretzels contains just 1 gram of fat, but they also contain high amounts of refined carbohydrates and unhealthy amounts of sodium. They increase the daily intake of sodium in a person by tenfold, which contributes largely to weight gain. 46. White bread. White bread is on everyone's breakfast list. It's cheap and easily available. Sadly, they're packed with carbohydrates and sugar, 2 of the primary contents responsible for weight gain. Not just that, they're high in the glycemic index as well, which makes it a no-go for diabetics as it tends to shoot up the insulin levels. Having just 2 slices of white bread will greatly increase your chances of developing obesity. 47. Restaurant desserts. When it comes to restaurant desserts, sugar is not the main culprit, but gross amounts of salt is. Desserts come as a final meal during your restaurant stay. This may add thousands more calories. These desserts are also oversized, adding unnecessary sugar, contributing to weight gain. While going out, try to share the dessert if you can. 48. Drive-thru fast food. The word fast food spells unhealthy and fat-gaining foods. These include Chinese takeaways, burgers, burritos, and more. All of these foods are prepared beforehand and contain unhealthy levels of fats, carbs, and other artificial additives. If a drive-thru fast food is part of your daily meal, then it's time to make a few changes. 49. Croissants. Made with butter, this much-loved food also sadly falls under the category of high-calorie foods. They also contain trans fats that lead to weight gain. One simple croissant contains as much as 272 calories. Baked goods in general are a poor choice to include in your diet if weight loss is your aim. 50. Butter. Consider this: 1 tablespoon of butter packs about 102 calories. This shows that butter is packed with calories and fattening content. Sure, butter is fine in small quantities every day, but lathering your bread and including it in any of your baked goods will lead to an increase in your weight. Say goodbye to butter if you want to shed a couple pounds quickly. Which foods are you willing to give up? Have you already given up some of these delicious treats? Let's get that discussion going in the comments below. Enjoyed this video? Hit like, share, and subscribe to Bestie for more content like this. Wait, what kind of bestie are we if we don't tell you about our other awesome videos? Go ahead, choose the left or right video and enjoy.